the Western Conference Finals here on 2K Sports, and it's Game 5 action with the series at 3-1. Our game tonight, let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Whiteside, and it's Hezonja in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. Kuzma passes to LeBron. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Well, he is going to the line, but that's not a bad play by the defense. I mean, you just can't let LeBron run free. I think you're always better off making him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
Rondo with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The Lakers on offense. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Terry Stotts for a minute. He said what we've heard from teams many times in similar circumstances. This series doesn't really start until one team faces elimination. He knows what they're up against. We're on the road playing a great team. It's going to take probably their best effort of the season tonight to pull this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. He gets that one.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic, passes it to McCollum. And he converts the layup. McCollum's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's LeBron missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the shot is good. He's got 8.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Outside, Green. Back to Rondo. Pass to James. And finished off by LeBron.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
Portland with the ball. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hezonja from beyond the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the inside. They kick it out to Green. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And Green is a world-class sniper. Laser. An excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
Green against McCollum. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Rondo with the steal. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And finished off by Davis.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
They've got JaVale McGee. He's out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Cook out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Shoots from 12. McGee's shot is off. Portland leading. Good with it. Kicks it out to Lillard. From outside, off the mark. Here is Daniels. Goodbye, Hood. Daniels, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Daniels passes to McGee. Feeds it to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. Daniels from outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
Down low, Collins. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. The Lakers with the ball, trailing by 2. Saturday was a great victory for them.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their set.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Cousins. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Bradley's checked in for Troy Daniels. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Quinn Cook. Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And Bradley gets it to go. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
McCollum outside, put on the wing. Puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Out to Kuzma. Outside, Davis. Rondo against McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Shoots it. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 1. Time now for the halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, we hope, looking at the Lakers, although they haven't been dominant in this series so far, tonight is clearly not going to be easy. If they hope to finish the series off here in Game 5, they've got some work to do in the second half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny. And that wraps up the halftime show.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Nurkic, and it's Hezonja in at the 3. Here's LeBron.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Here's Lillard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fires the three. Trailblazers keep it alive. Whiteside kicks to McCullough. 5 to shoot over Rondo. Offensive rebound. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
For Portland, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. It's good.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
Rondo finds James, shoots over Lillard, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo from 17 feet out. Lillard. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. They lead by 1. Count it, good. LeBron's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Substitution here for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Bradley's checked in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Pau Gasol is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Collins comes in for Hassan Whiteside. Rodney Hood's checked in for Hazonia. And it's Kent Bazemore in for C.J. McCollum. Hood, the pass to Lillard. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They play the clock right. They go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
A pass to Cook. Here's Cousins. Covered by Lillard. And they double up Cousins. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Caldwell-Pope's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
Pick up the pace. Get the 2 for 1 here.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
Bradley against Bazemore. Passes to Hood from outside the arc. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. LeBron against Collins. Bradley, that's for 2. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. No good that time. The third quarter comes to a close. Los Angeles on top, up 4. And we'll be back with you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense too, Greg. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. LeBron James is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Avery Bradley. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5.
I love the way James maintains his concentration. And even against tight defense there, I mean, looks like the defense had no chance.
Gasol dishes to Collins. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Troy Daniels. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Green in for Bradley. Portland also making some changes. Nurkic checked in for Gasol. Whiteside comes in for Collins. And Mario Hezonja subbed in for Kent Bazemore. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnover that they forced tonight has also helped.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding for getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Rondo against Lillard. Fires for 3. Cousins pulls it in.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Portland. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. Kuzma can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 5. Against Green. Second chance shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Collins carved out an impressive NBA career for himself. I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
LeBron's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Rondo passes to Davis. And here's Kuzma. To the middle. On the wing, Green. Back to Kuzma. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And here are the Trailblazers now. 1:11 left in the 4th quarter. They get it back. Nurkic, nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up to the Portland Trailblazers. Latrey. Here's Nurkic. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Kuzma kicks to James. Over Hezonja. That one doesn't go. First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Kuzma finds Rondo. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. It falls.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 4. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. No good there. And the series has been won.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the...